10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
All right, welcome to another edition of Blonde Blitz. I'm guessing this is becoming a weekly thing for me. I'm here with, of course, Nick. What's going on tonight? How's it going? Unfortunately, Deb is sick, so I had to fill in for her one. So, what do you guys don't want to record with me anymore? Is it me?
What are you talking about? I'm with you every Monday. Aren't you sick and tired of me by now?
Yeah, kind of. No, I'm just kidding. It's been fun.
Kind of. Damn. A lot of people are sick and tired of me.
No, it's not about people being sick and tired of you. It's just we want the best for you, and it's just whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's just whatever. You know what else is whatever? This lack of a blonde wig. If you're going to keep filling in, you're going to have to get a blonde wig.
I mean, I blame Dave for this. I have to put up with enough of your shenanigans that I should get a bypass of having to wear a wig weekly.
Wait,
also,
how much shenanigans do I do?
Also, I have to also... I don't have a contract, so maybe in my next contract I would have to put that in. Or my superstar podcaster gives me a nice, awesome Christmas gift. That would be like what quarterbacks do to their offensive line and running backs and everything else like that. Like a Rolex watch or a scooter or an iPad or Beats headphones or a boys trip. But just basically anything for their teammates. So Your move.
Can I come on the boys trip?
Well, I said boys trip as in the boys as the team football players, but yes, we would have to figure out a trip.
Who would come on the boys trip?
I didn't mean boys, but like, I guess
right. Like if we invited our podcast friends, like I want to come.
Yeah, well, you're paying for the trip because that was the whole point. You're the star. You're the star.
Oh, so the star has to pay for everything?
Yeah, so you're the star. So
okay.
you
can we all go to Miami? So it is like 30 degrees now and I hate it.
Well, I honestly don't know. I've been locked up in my bedroom for the last 3 days. So yeah, so unfortunately COVID has taken over my household. A couple more days and then I'm busting out of here. But yeah, Nick, let's talk football. I know this isn't a Giants show, but I and you didn't go on live after because you were too busy making TikToks because you're a TikTok star.
I was making TikToks. How about it? I was making TikToks because you guys asked for more content. I do more content. Then everybody's like, oh, I really like the content. But then you want me to go on at like midnight and do this recap.
It was a fun game. It was literally me rambling on for 6 seconds. So I guess 6 minutes. So I guess that was a good thing that you didn't come on. We would have probably talked for like the remaining of the hour. But all jokes aside, man, Tommy DeVito Mania, we joked about it. We joked about it when we chilled at the Raiders game. We watched the Raiders game together. We don't have to get into the whole dramatics of myself because we talk about it on Thunder and Lightning. But like from making jokes about Tommy DeVito and then Tommy DeVito not throwing a single pass against the Jets, and we're like, oh my God, this is really bad. Like, and then it's to my joke of like, if he wins a single game, I'm buying a jersey. I end up buying a jersey because he's winning 3 in a row. Now it's turning into insanity. His family, his agent.
Okay, can we talk about the agent real quick?
Let's be careful with the agent because actually Deb has a connect with the agent, so we want to get him on. So whatever you say about him, be careful.
I'm just gonna say that he does look like straight out of like a Sopranos episode.
Oh yeah, and then the videos of him saying he loves Frank Sinatra. That's why he's wearing the fedora.
It's parody at this point.
It's just a running on joke. I know half of Giants Twitter doesn't find it funny. The half Italian in me, the half Italian in me, I'm very proud for him. You don't see an Italian quarterback every day for your favorite team. So I have a lot of great state of pride for him. And just like a local kid, local Italian guy being okay. Like he's won 3 in a row. He's had that nice game-winning drive, that nice throw to Wandell. So it's really just holy crap, man. It's just like, this is cool. This is cool. And
All right, let me ask you something about Tommy DeVito. This is a very serious question.
right.
Okay. Right. How much ass do you think he's getting now?
How much ass he's getting?
Yeah. I mean, girls got to be just like.
I made this show a couple weeks ago.
Maybe it's hard because he lives at home.
No, it's Tommy DeVito, man. Come on. His mom doesn't care. And maybe the mom cares a little bit, but
you think she makes them like chicken cutlets when they're done?
Yeah, it's like Derek Jeter gift baskets. Instead of signed baseballs, it's chicken cutlets to go.
So every time, yeah. Okay.
Make sure you clip that. I need that clip tonight, please. Instead of the gift baskets, we get chicken cutlets for the ladies to go. All jokes aside, I'm sure he's getting enough. I'm sure he's getting plenty.
He's getting enough. He certainly won't have to pay for a drink, right?
Oh, he's never going to have to pay a drink ever again in North Jersey. Probably he never did, but now that he won the Giants 3 games and it's just a cultivating story, I do agree with people that it should be starting to be time that the media starts asking them real questions about football.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of getting crazy. Like, all right, he's Italian, we get it. He's doing this, which we all love. It's a cool gesture for being Italian, and we finally, sports-wise, we don't really get that a lot, obviously. We usually get I'm going to do a what's the funny Italian comedian? Sebastian Maniscalco. We get Nunzios and everybody. We got 4-foot Italian guys that like work hard with their hands and everything else like that. You don't get a New York Football Giant quarterbacking your team and winning 3 games in a row. So for that being said, I'm very proud for him, like I mentioned before. But
yeah, we're having fun with it, right?
Right. That's all you can do. That's honestly all you just
gotta have fun with it. And Darius, why is Nikki always starting controversy?
That's
like
what
this?
She does. Nikki, go. This is the problem with Nikki. This is what I love about Nikki. And Rio's gonna laugh if he's still in. Nikki will fight with someone's username 696969 with 0 follows. She doesn't get the trolling aspect of it. She needs to wake up a little bit. You don't get it. If you get it,
I get it. Listen, I get it. I get the trolls, but fuck off. Like, who are you to come at me? Do you know who the fuck I am? Don't fucking come at me. I don't care if you got 1 follower or 9 million followers. Don't come at me.
Yeah. Anyway,
Darius,
goes down to New Orleans.
The controversy because that's what I do. That's just my personality.
Right. That's her, all right. Anyway, they go down to New Orleans. We'll get into that later. That's actually one of the picks because I wanted to have DeVito Mania later because I thought that was hosting. The Cowboys are red freaking hot. We'll talk about the rivalry.
Yes, I do love to fight. Listen, I'll fight with anybody. I don't care.
It's true. It is very true, and she hasn't apologized for yesterday yet. But that's a whole nother.
Wait, what did I do yesterday? I didn't do anything wrong yesterday.
Oh, see, what I knew.
Hold on a minute. You decided you were gonna go off, so I.
Oh look, Nick, you got your first. You got your first money too, babe.
All right. Money, honey.
My boy Chris, he loves just throwing out money.
I need money for this t-shirt company that put my name on their goddamn.
Yeah, we gotta get into that later. All right.
But anyway, let me just circle back.
Let's do the question first. He paid us good money for this, all right?
Okay.
If you had the opportunity to have lunch or dinner with Tommy D, what dish or meal or dish are you having? All right. If you know Nikki, don't have it. Nikki, answer this question. This is my go-to. Nick, I'm answering this one because I am petrified on what you're gonna say. Unless you want to make it a clip. All jokes aside, I'm going to be stereotypical. Apparently, his mom makes awesome chicken cutlets, and you got to go.
For God's sakes, you're going to go chicken cutlets?
Hey,
here?
His nickname is Tommy Cutlets for a reason. I'm going to go chicken cutlets, and we're going to go Sunday sauce or gravy. I know some hardos call it gravy, and he just having a nice Italian Sunday dinner with the DeVito family. I would be in heaven.
All right. Yeah, I know, David. He needs the wig. Like, I know.
I got into this later. I don't need this right now. I don't need this from you.
No, you need the wig. And I was just I would like to have a smoothie bowl with Tommy DeVito.
He's gonna laugh you out the bit. He's gonna laugh you out.
He's not. He's not gonna let. No, he's not. Do you know how happy you would be to have a smoothie bowl with me at Pliables? Do you know how happy Pliables would be to have me?
Well, Pliables, but Tommy DeVito is going to literally every single deli in North Jersey.
Good, yeah. So he needs a break. He needs some fruit in his life. He needs a break.
Maybe we do some Italian a hero sub, whatever. Weird.
No. I bet you he would love a smoothie bowl. And I'm not going to let this go because you decided you want to go off on me yesterday. So I let you get and rage text at me. And then I just ignored you for the rest of the day because that's what I do. When people want to come at me and just throw all their shit on me, go ahead and then I'll just ignore you. But we're fine now, everyone. Don't worry.
No, don't worry. It's just typical me and Nikki. Meow. Fights.
Creative differences. No. Okay,
Anyway.
before we get into more football, I got to ask you, did you have on your NFL bingo card this season Tommy DeVito and Zach Wilson, NFC and AFC Offensive Players of the Week? Because I certainly did not.
I did not, obviously. Good for
How about it for New York.
Good for Zach Wilson. Obviously, good for Tommy DeVito. I did find it weird that he won over Brock Purdy, but hey, we can't complain about it. But
don't complain.
It is what it is.
Yesterday.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you were mad at me yesterday. You know what? A lot of people are mad at me though, so that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It was just a typical Monday, Nikki Monday.
What? Wait, you know what? Am I really that bad?
No. Some days it's just you just had to be told what you just had to be told.
You didn't tell me nothing, and I got nothing to apologize for.
Yeah, that's far from.
But we're here now, folks.
Anyway, sorry for bringing the laundry on air. I didn't really tell what anybody was, but yeah, good for Zach Wilson dropping 30, man. We didn't see that coming at all. Good for them. I barely watched. I was watching more Red Zone than anything. So yeah, good for him. He made the right throws. Randall Cobb was actually playing and everything else like that. So good for him, man. Obviously with Zach, it's just the weird emotions of everything. Right. It's just like, dude gets benched. He got benched last year with injury, and then the whole Mike White situation, and then the teammates basically don't like him. And then they get Aaron Rodgers, and it's like, okay, fine, I'll back up, no problem. 4 plays into the season, the 4th play of the season, Aaron Rodgers gets hurt. So you're like, oh crap, here we go. He has flashes, but I think if he went literally any place in the league, I'm sure his talents would be shown otherwise. Just an unfortunate situation of the Jets not knowing how to draft well. That just goes to show you half the teams in the league don't know how to draft. And it's unfortunate for the team. It's unfortunate for Zach. And he has another year left of his contract because we all are going to assume he's not going to get the 5th-year option. So with that being said, maybe he gets traded at the end of the year. That would be a smart thing, like a nice clean breakup. But we'll see about that. But good for them. Good for him. Good for Tommy. He obviously ran well. He would have had a rushing touchdown if Wandell didn't run into him. So he would have had 2 touchdowns, 1 passing, 1 rushing. So yeah, he did have that. Passing yardage, other than until the last drive, he had 100 yards. So that was a little weird for me to see him win NFC Player of the Week. But that being said. So
Wilson probably has a stable of MILFs in the suite. That's right. He likes the MILFs. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that ran last year as well. So let's get into it. So the playoff bracket is absolutely insane. I'll bring it up. I'll share my screen right now. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. That's it. All right. So it's honestly really crazy. The only team that has clinched the playoff spot so far is the Niners.
Right.
So right now it's the Niners. We'll do NFC first. It's the Niners. Then the Cowboys are winning because they got red hot and they killed the Eagles last week. Then it's the Lions, who have been very shaky as of late. Then it's the unfortunate winner of the NFC South, who is all completely poop right now. Then you have the Eagles in the 5 spot. Then you got the Vikings in the 6th spot. Then the Packers. So this is where the fun begins. There is how many 6 and 7 teams in the NFC?
I don't know, but we can't see your screen.
You can't see my screen? Well, I
can't. No.
Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't bring it on. That's my fault. Anyway. All right. Let me redo it. We got the Niners. We got the
Fucking
Cowboys.
COVID brain. God.
COVID brain is hitting me hard. We got the Cowboys, Lions, Bucks, Eagles, Vikings. Now let the fun begin. All these teams are 6-7. It starts off with the 7th seed Packers, who the Giants beat. Now we got the teams on the bubble. We got the Rams. We got the Seahawks. We got the Falcons. We got the Saints. Now that the 12th seed at 5-8, we have one game out of the playoff spot, is your New York Football Giants.
Yeah,
then you got the Bears in the same spot as us, obviously. Yeah. And then we got Rio's team. Boo. And then we got the Cardinals all the way dead last of the conference. So with that being said, we could be fun to say, do you think the Eagles are going to wake up and win the division or not? I'm gonna have more fun is who's going to get that 7th seed out of all the teams I mentioned.
I don't know, but Eagles, they'll clinch the 5th, right? With I think it's a win against the Vikings.
Right. They just the Eagles play the Seahawks this week. Oh no, you're right.
No,
you're right.
The Vikings have to win, I think.
Okay, sorry. I have it right here. They play Seattle on Monday night. Yeah. Philly needs to win or tie, or then it's a whole list of things.
It's a whole list of things. So I think so Dallas can clinch the 6th with a win and a Lions loss or a Vikings loss.
Right.
So that could probably happen.
Right.
So they probably clinch. I think San Fran can clinch the division.
They could win with the division this week. So
yeah. In the hunt. Rams, Seattle, Atlanta, New Orleans.
Green Bay, don't forget them. They have the spot right now.
I feel like the Rams are so hit or miss. Like, I don't know. Like, it always feels like I'm not sure what we're going to get. Like, they've been playing great, and Stafford's been playing like some of the best ball he's played so far this season. Cup is looking great. Like, but then I don't know. You get some weeks and you're like, I'm not quite sure what team is going to show up. Sometimes they're just a complete dud.
Right. And they played a great game against the Rams, and then they gave up a punt return for a game-winning touchdown. So
yeah, I know. They're very weird and streaky like that. I don't have any faith in the Seahawks.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know you didn't like them to start the year, but they could wait. Oh well, they're playing the Eagles. They have had that rough stretch, so that might be a reason why they look extra rough as well.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot of faith in them.
I don't like anybody from the NFC South. So the Falcons and Saints are gonna beat each other up, and then we don't really have to worry about it. And then the Giants have a 2% chance. I'm gonna say. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be nice to see it. We do play the Eagles twice. We also play the Rams. And, of course, we play the Saints this year.
I'm sorry. Did you say you think it would be fun to see the Giants in the playoffs? Is that what you said?
No, I said it would be fun to see them make a run to the playoffs if they were to make it. A 2% chance is still.
I was just checking if the story changed from Monday. Okay.
No, it stayed the same.
No, I don't think so. Changed a little bit.
Well, if you go back to my clip, I said if we win on Monday, I'll change.
It only took me 10 minutes to get you to say that.
Fair.
It did. 8 minutes. Sorry, everybody. It took 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
You want to go on the NFC side? Did you wrap it up? So who did you think? Who out of the Rams and Seahawks? Who do you? Out of the Rams, Seahawks. You think the Rams? Okay.
Yeah, cool. I think the Rams. Yeah, I do.
All right, so we'll do AFC side now. So this is a little bit more
so crazy.
Yeah. So right now it's no one clinched yet, but we have the Rams at the 1 seed.
The Ravens can only the Ravens can clinch this week, but it's a whole host of scenarios.
So it's not even worth bringing up.
I'm just letting everybody know that there's only one team that can clinch this week.
Okay. So you got the Ravens. They've been looking good. Deb's psychic, for whatever it's worth, if you believe in that thing, picked them to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Seems kind of wild to me. I'm not the biggest believer in that, but if that's something you believe in, more power to you. And it's something you have to put in stock in. Then you have the Dolphins, who have been up and down. If they play a good team, they lose. They've been very fraudulent. They play the Jets on Sunday. I obviously didn't get to watch a lot of Monday night's game. Yeah, I still have a landline.
Is that a phone?
Yeah, my parents still, for whatever reason, have a landline. But So
Wow. I don't know the last time I heard a landline.
yeah, my parents are old. Well, not oldish, but they're old enough to have a landline.
Wow.
So we got the Dolphins, who are fraudish. I didn't really obviously got to see what happened Monday night other than highlights. That looked like a very tough loss. Then you got the Chiefs, who are obviously looking not Chief-like in the 3-hole. And then you got the Jaguars, who are hanging on to that division. They didn't look great against the Browns, but I think I contribute that to Lawrence playing hurt more than anything, and their defense just for whatever reason letting Joe Flacco do Joe Flacco things in 2023, and that should be a fireable offense. I'll be honest with you. Now the fun. We got the wild cards. We got the Browns. We got the Steelers. We got the Colts. All three. I like the Browns. The Steelers are terrible. The Colts are frisky.
They're frisky?
The Colts?
Why'd you
They
say
are
frisky?
Yeah, it's a fun word. Frisky is a fun word. They're like, all right, they could be good one week. The next week, they're like, That's why they're the Colts. But I would like I like Gardner Minshew, so it would be cool to see him make a playoff spot run. Then you got the Texans. We'll see how Stroud looks with the concussion. The Broncos, who've been looking good as of late as the 9th seed. Your Bengals at number 10. The Bills at number 11. And then the Chargers stink, and they lost Herbert for the rest of the season. So who out of the? It's honestly they're all 7-6. So Steelers are 7-6, Colts are 7-6, Texans, Broncos, Bengals, Bills. They're all 7-6. It's funny how it's the other side. Unlike the NFC, it's the opposite way. It's 6-7. In the AFC, it's 7-6. So it's all mid, all over the place. So out of those two playoff spots, if you had to pick two teams at the end of this end of the regular season, who do you think are going to fill those two spots?
Well, we know who I'm rooting for, obviously, to get
in. Will they make it?
Will they make it? I don't think so, but I am rooting for them. Man, I would love to see the Texans get in, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what a story. I would really love to see that happen. And you know what? Wouldn't surprise me if the Broncos
honestly, the division is still in reach for them as well. Them and the Colts are only one game out of the division lead. So
right. And
they could easily win the division as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos got in.
Yeah. I really like how they've been playing.
Like quiet season kind of, you know, I feel like nobody's really talking about them. Russell Wilson, you know, I told you guys on other podcasts that he didn't just forget how to play football. So I could see them, you know, getting in there, being sneaky in there. The Steelers, listen, I'm with you. They suck, but it's like, you just can't ever count them out. Like even on a bad year when they're playing bad, you just somehow, some way they find a way. But honestly, the AFC North is always, that division is always really tough. It's one of my favorites to watch if you're just a football fan, because they just beat each other up to hell. And, you know, sometimes three of them, you know, are in the playoffs. So, yeah, I would really love to see the Texans do something. And I think the Broncos might sneak in.
Okay, so you got Broncos, Bengals sneaking in, or Broncos, Texans?
I'm rooting for the Bengals, but I don't think they're going to do it. Okay. So I'll say Texans.
Okay. I think the Bills woke up last Sunday against the Chiefs. Obviously they got a tough game against the Cowboys. You just can never count out Josh Allen. When Josh Allen's your quarterback, I know he could throw for 5 picks in a game, but he will also throw or run for 5 or 6. So he makes things interesting. So I'm going to find a way to get the Bills into the playoffs.
I don't know.
Okay, Tony.
What?
You're Tony Romoing me right now.
I'm Tony Romoing you?
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know, Jim. I don't know about that.
Sorry, I didn't know. I was looking at the screen. I didn't realize Rio's thing is... Oh, look at Rio. What's Rio with the wrist tonight?
I like compliments. You guys know that's the way to my heart, is to just compliment me over and over and over again.
Look at that.
See that? See? I'm distracted by all the compliments again.
Typical. Anyway, for my two, if anybody cares, I'm going Bills, and then I'm going to go Broncos. I think the way Peyton woke up this team after starting a really rocky season, after giving up 70 points, and now their defense is their defense is playing really well right now. So I would lean towards that. As our good friend Damien
Yay.
is, the Bills would be a super dangerous 7 seed. Absolutely.
I don't want the Bills to get in. I don't want them in.
But imagine the Bills going on a magical playoff run as a 7 seed, going on the road for 4 straight weeks, and then going into a Vegas Super Bowl, Bills Mafia.
And then losing.
Well, yeah, that would be on brand, but it would be pretty cool to see. I wouldn't hate that.
They would, but you know what? I'm just sick and tired of it, and I like chaos, and so I'm just going to root for the underdogs on this one. Although the Bills probably will get in, but I'm not rooting for them.
Fair enough.
You know.
All right.
But I'm glad D is in the house tonight. And yes, I saw the landline comment, and on our other podcast that we used to do, for some reason, every time like the landline would ring on our old co-host. So I just haven't heard it in a while.
Right. So with that being said, I want to get into picks. So this is fun. The Queen Barbie trophy situation is you got a 2-1 lead right now over Deb. You're welcome, by the way. Because
thanks
of the
for
Bills.
filling in for me last week.
By the way, the Bills, the team that you don't want to wake the playoffs, are the team that helped you win last week.
That's great. I'm all for the win. I'm just sick of them, and I want to see somebody else get in. That's
so
all.
I'm
happy for the. Do we get a trophy for this?
We have to figure that out. We have that. You know what? That could be your job. You could figure out a nice pink Barbie themed trophy.
Okay, and a blonde wig for you.
Okay, whatever. You're not happening, but anyway.
Allie said she's getting you one for Christmas. She told me today.
Well, she didn't text me, so it's not official.
She's not going to. She's gonna order you one.
Okay. Cool. Real nice.
You're in such a bad mood tonight. I love it.
I'm not in a bad mood.
So cranky.
Yeah, I've been locked up in my bedroom for the last 3 days.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have COVID.
No, that's another reason why I wasn't happy. You didn't even care that I had COVID.
I did care. I asked how you were. I asked how the baby was. I asked how your wife was.
I know. After the fact, and you wrote, "Oh my God, you have COVID." Like, yeah, thanks for.
I didn't see the text. I didn't see the text message. Oh my God! Hold on.
Anyway,
should we do it now? Wait a minute. Let's see how many unread texts does Nikki have. 3,000 exactly. Everybody, 3,000 unread texts. Okay.
Bananas. All right. Anyway, let's do game picks. I got Deb's picks. Let's see if I'm going to make fun of Deb's picks or agree with Deb's picks.
Why are you going to make fun of her picks?
Well, I'm kind of. I don't know I know what she picked. She just sent me a screen grab of her Pick'em League. So I have to differ on what game she picked. So This is going to be fun, me mixing matching of certain games. Like, oh, okay, I see why she does it. This is why she did it. If I disagree with it, maybe this is why she does it, but I don't agree. So we're going to have fun with this. The first game is Broncos-Lions. Let's get Deb's text messages while I get that up. Broncos-Lions. Who are you going with?
So Broncos have the worst run defense in the league. And I think the Lions will absolutely take advantage of that with that 1-2 punch of Gibbs and Montgomery. I think Aiden Hutchinson will have himself a day. I don't want that. I want Denver to win, but I think they're not going to be able to handle the run. So I'm going to go Detroit 27, Denver 20.
Okay, well, we got our first difference of the day.
Hey.
Deb is going Broncos. Unfortunately, Deb, I disagree because all the things Nikki said. The Lions are home, even though they haven't looked hot as of late. The last 2 weeks haven't been so great. I think they get home cooking on a Saturday. Like you mentioned with the running game, you got Montgomery, you got Gibb, and you could limit Jared Goff's issues that he's been throwing interceptions at way too much of a clip as of late. But Debbie's going Broncos. Go Broncos country. Let's ride. All right. Next game I didn't really do it in order. I'm bad this week. We go Cowboys Bills. Nikki, who are you taking?
Well, unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but Dallas is
red hot.
Scorching hot right now. I think Mike Parsons is just going to make life a living hell, for Josh Allen. I think they get Tony Pollard going. I think they grind it out. you know me. I'm riding the hot hand. So I'm going to go Cowboys 27, Bills 24.
So this would be the fun thing about let's make fun of Nikki for never texting in group chats. Me and Rio actually think Dak's going to be the MVP of the league.
I told you guys, don't put me in a group chat.
We didn't. That's why we didn't do it in a group chat.
Thank God.
But yeah, we were like, man, Dak hasn't looked like this in years, if ever. Deb took the Cowboys. I agree with them. Cowboys all the way. Just their high-powered offense right now. I don't think the Bills are going to find a way to stop it. It's going to be one of those frustrating games, like you said, with Josh Allen. He'll have his maddening moments. He also will have his Josh Allen moments. But unfortunately, with the Cowboys D, there will be more maddening moments than good moments. So my playoff hope is probably going to die on Sunday against the Cowboys. Go figure. Used to that. All right.
Oh, God. Wah, wah.
All right. Next game is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Jags in Jacksonville. Let's see what Deb says. Deb says, let's see. Oh, that's Sunday Night Football. Oh, yeah, that's Sunday Night Football. That's funny. I'm so used to East Coast time. Deb, obviously, in West Coast time. Game is at 5:20. Imagine primetime games at 5:20, and you're basically done at 8 o'clock. That would be cool.
That'd be nice instead of being done at like midnight.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, Deb is going with the Ravens. So, what about you?
Yes, I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but I am concerned about their defense. I don't know why. For like the past 2 seasons, it seems they can just give it up in like the last 40 seconds.
Yeah, they just love choking in games. Here's another Giant stat. I think it was Mal who tweeted it out the other day. Lamar Jackson has only lost to one NFC team, and who team that is?
Giants.
New York Football Giants. That was my favorite game last year, so that was a great time.
I do think Lawrence will exploit that Ravens defense, but I just don't know the Jags are gonna be able to contain Lamar Jackson, so I'm gonna edge to that. And just a little side note, I still love Odell Beckham Jr. I really do. I've always liked him. Just want to let everybody know.
Me too. I have an authentic jersey just chilling in my closet collecting dust.
Yeah, I still love him. But anyway,
I dropped that money. I dropped a lot of money for that jersey.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm going to go Ravens 23, Jacksonville 20.
She didn't give me a score, so I'm just saying Ravens.
I thought we were doing scores. Okay.
Whatever. She didn't give me a score. And then finally, it's a 1 o'clock game. Yes, Rio. OBJ will forever be him.
Yes, he will.
Your New York Football Giants versus the New Orleans Saints down in the Big Easy. Derek Carr sucks. And I told you that Derek Carr sucks, and you didn't want to listen to me. So I was right. He's terrible.
He's terrible right now, but I don't think he sucks.
He's always been terrible.
No.
Anyway,
terrible.
Deb goes Saints. Obviously, I disagree. I think the Giants are riding the hot hand, as our wonderful, beautiful co-host next to me says. Tommy freaking Cutlets goes to the Big Easy. You think Tommy DeVito is scared of the crowd in New Orleans? He's freaking Italian. That's what we sound like on a Sunday dinner, all right? He's not scared of the noise. He's going to go in there. He's going to give the ball to Saquon. Our defense is going to eat Derek Carr all day long.
Is this your pick or Deb's pick?
Deb's pick, but I'm taking over. Deb took the Saints. I had to.
You have to rep Deb on this one. Is this what you did to me last week?
No, because you didn't text me. God forbid you text me with your
I was
pick.
busy working. I was working. Sorry. Work comes first until I get a big fat friggin' contract from somebody to do this full time. Work comes first. But anyway, since you want to take over, let me take it back a little bit. Playing in the Superdome is really tough, and it is on my bucket list. I would like to go there and party with the good people of New Orleans. I'm not trying to eat a lot of that food, though, but I do think that they would be a good time.
Food-wise, it will be a terrible time. You're the last person I would want to go to New Orleans, food-wise.
Okay, well, yeah, but I like to drink. I would go for Mardi Gras and get some
I'm still drunk from my cousin's wedding 12 years ago from New Orleans. Man, that was a great time.
Sounds like a good time. I just feel like, the hot hand. I know it's gonna be crazy to take the Giants. I know it's gonna sound like a homer pick. I am a little concerned about Kamara, a little bit. I think he's
Me
gonna.
too.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned there. Yeah.
By the way, Damien is coming on Monday. I have to just lock it in with Damien. We'll have a recap for the Saints Giants game.
Great, because I think I'm so excited for that. I miss Damien very, very, very much. He's off doing big things in the
man.
NBA.
I actually DM'd him today, man. I like seeing his press clippings every day, and like I barely know him. I known him like obviously more than a year, less than a year, and then like he's always been a cool guy to me.
Yeah.
So like I'm really proud of him covering the freaking Phoenix Suns.
I could not be more proud of him.
That's really cool.
It was very, very cool. And to see where he and I started 3.5 years ago to where we are today, very cool. We always joke
he's covering the Suns and you're with me. I'm sorry, Nick.
I'm with the Giants.
Not everybody to win the lottery. I know.
Well, I do get to cover the Giants. So from where we were 3.5 years ago to where we are today, I feel like we've grown up, as he always would say to me. He's my brother from another mother. So I'm sure you two will get on Monday night and just batter me like you do, like the two brothers I didn't ask for because I already have one. But that's okay. It's all love. But anyway, I'm going to go with the Giants here. I got a 24-13.
I hate that you killed my Sunday sauce loudness joke, but it's okay.
I killed your Sunday sauce loudness? What do you mean?
Oh, Tommy DeVito, loud family Italians. It's okay.
How loud do you think his dinner is?
Very loud. Are you kidding? When we talk downstairs, it's people will think we're yelling at each other, like physically harming each other, when we're just having a simple conversation.
Right.
So I'm assuming it's the same in his household. He's used to loudness. He's going to be fine. And let's keep it rolling. Anyway, Deb picked the Saints. I knew that was coming, but oh well. All right, so the difference is Saints and Giants. Deb took the Saints, and you took the Giants. And the first game, which was the Colts-Broncos, Lions-Broncos. You took the Lions. She took the Broncos. Everything else doesn't matter. So basically, those two games matter this week. So who is going to win the Queen Barbie Award this week? Either is it going to be Nikki? Is it going to be Deb? We'll soon find out. Anyway, Nikki, do you have a DM?
Hold on, we have a question. Darius had asked a couple times, where is Deb? Deb is sick too. So I did ask Danny to fill in, but he's cranky sourpuss today. So I could have had Damien fill in today. So, but I'll see you guys on Monday. Hey, you wanted to jump in tonight, so.
You like me cranky. It's okay.
No, we can't both be cranky. God, what an awful show.
I'm allowed to be cranky once in a while. You get to be a rain of sunshine once in a while. It would be weird.
Oh man, it's hard to be a ray of sunshine for me.
I have to do it every day, babe.
It's not my natural state.
I know. Anyway, do you have any weird food takes or DM of the week before we go?
So I just want to make sure, you guys, I did post it on my story. Don't know if you saw it. I got another request in for a Nick meet and greet. Again, the price was $1,000, which $1,000 like really is, okay, whatever. However, that person had to clarify no sex because they didn't want to be that weird about it.
Yeah, that was, yep.
So there's that, and then just my standard. Do you have an OnlyFans? We want more Nikki content. Do you have an OnlyFans? Are you on Feet Finder? Stuff like that. Just normal.
Well,
thousands of dollars to meet me, take a picture.
I don't feel bad for the Feet Finder because that was literally the first joke I made when you sent me that TikTok. So,
well, okay, you can agree. I mean, you just barely see my feet, right?
Oh, 100%. But guys are different. They're just different.
I mean, you barely see my feet.
That's why when I wrote, "Oh my God, feet are in the photo. You're living dangerously today." And
I honestly didn't think it was
And then you post it after me saying that.
Because
just to show you.
I honestly didn't. Okay, you were right about that. I honestly didn't think anything of it because you barely see my feet in the video. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Well, there's always a big deal. When I said, "Oh my God, your feet made an appearance in the video," that should have been your red flag of, "Oh God, okay."
I did not
If
think
Dan
people.
noticed that Tommy Blowjob 69 on Twitter is gonna notice that and then DM you, "Do you have Feet Finder?" You gotta be more aware, babe. You gotta be more aware.
Okay, I did not think people would notice it because it's such a fast clip and you barely see my feet.
Guy 101. You gotta
Guy
listen to
101.
me sometime.
I mean, I guess. What is wrong with you guys, Guy 101?
I mean, we're animals. It's unfortunate truth. We are animals.
God, apparently so. But what do you think? What do you think about that? $1,000.
Right, which thing?
$1,000. That seems to be the price people are willing to pay.
$1,000. Like I joked at Nikki about this. It's gonna have to be at least $2,000 because I'm gonna have to get a vent fee as well to make sure that none of these creeps take and kidnap Nikki. So add another 1,000, add a couple of thousand into that pot for me as well.
Okay.
I'll get you a picture with Nikki, a nice selfie, no touching. We got to keep it nice and classy. We could talk football for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you want, and we got to keep it moving. That's my one rule with that.
Okay. Nobody wants to kidnap me. They'd give me right back. I think
100%. Oh, there's no the one snip of one sass comment from Nikki, she's right back with me next to me.
Like, get out. Get out.
Oh my God.
We don't
I
want
get it.
kidnappers would not, they would not keep me. No.
Oh man. All right, I can't show this family show.
Family show.
Rio.
But yes, you will get some of the cut because oh my God, Rio. Yes, I need security, I think. So, but do you think that's too cheap, or do you think that's fair?
I'm not going to disrespect you. I obviously want more money from you.
Yeah,
that's
more money.
Very...
However, it's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Well, we got. I want my cut too, since I have to suffer through everybody ogling over you and being like, "Oh my God, it's Nikki. She's so hot. Oh my God, oh, like she's so hot. Oh, I'm not pimping. I'm not pimping. It's just facts. I have to deal with her on a living. See, look. People are. I say charge 500, 75.
5K. No, 5K.
See,
5K.
5K, and then Nikki gets 75. I get 25. I'll take that.
Yeah. No, we should charge more because I will need security. There is no way in hell I am meeting some of these people.
It will be a personal hell for me having these like random loser guys ogling over you, and it's just gonna be like, all right, she's cool, but I know the real Nikki, so it's like, I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but good for you. She's cute, but okay. All right, cool. All right.
Well, I think it's different. I think you probably look at me like an annoying sister as I look at you like an annoying brother.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or work wife and husband, since we have to work together multiple times a week.
Yeah, well.
There's that.
There's that. Anyway, I agree with Dave. You're the man. Anyway, you have a food take? We're a little early.
Do you have a food take? Let's do it. What did you eat for dinner tonight?
All right. So it was leftover turkey cutlets, Jessica Simpson.
You came in real clutch with that clip, though. That was great.
It was because that's my life with you. You don't realize that's my life with you. That Nick Lachey face was me every Monday and Wednesday night. Anyway.
I'm sorry life is so horrible with me.
It's not. It is funny.
It's not boring. It's not boring.
Definitely not boring. Anyway,
right.
Okay. It was leftover turkey cutlet parm. We didn't have parm on Sunday. Now we had parm. My mom made pasta, and then we had mozzarella sticks on the side because we got them from Uncle Giuseppe's last week, and she probably had to make them. So that was my prison meal tonight, chilling in my room.
Your prison meal. Okay, did you eat breakfast and lunch, or did you just have dinner? Because you have COVID, so I don't know if you like. Sometimes people don't have an appetite or they can't taste.
No, thankfully, I don't have the biggest appetite, but I do eat. I'm like, I haven't grazed on snacks in the last couple of days, which we all know I'm a snack guy. So yeah, my mom's been taking care of all of us. Honestly, hold on. There's 6 of us in the house. 5 of us have COVID. Well, 4 of us have COVID, so we're in a battle right now. So my mom made me and Nicole English muffin with butter. That's all I wanted today. Didn't really want cereal. And then we had
You have
lunch.
Honey Nut Cheerios, though. You told me you have Honey Nut Cheerios.
Having my mom carry up a bowl of cereal by with 2 hands is just not happening.
She could have brought you like a cup of milk and the bowl dry.
Whatever. I'm a beggars can't be choosers. English muffin with butter, toasted. Lunch, I had a turkey sandwich with American cheese. So I turkeyed up today. Just realizing that.
God,
So
you've had a lot of turkey in the past few days. Yeah.
Oh my God, Nikki, I can't believe we didn't talk about this. That we were
What?
going on such a flow, and that we have to talk about this. So it's going to be an hour show anyway.
What?
The Bill Belichick story.
Oh, Bill Belichick. Yes. Well.
So yeah, there was Tom Curran. He's a big beat guy in New England. Reported after the one of the games earlier in the season that the Kraft family is basically done with Bill. Obviously, you can say everything you want to say about Bill. He's the greatest of all time, coaching wise. This seems like it's the notorious a year early type of move that Bill was notorious for. Type of situation. Obviously, them being 3-10, it's just like, all right. I think it's time, especially at general manager. If you look offensively, since Brady has left, has been a disaster. Other than that, Mac Jones rookie year, but yeah, I think it's time for Bill to go. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, I've been saying this. I've said it for a couple months now.
Now the crumbles are in the wall, and you're like, okay, the cracks are in the wall, and it's just like, all right, Bill, where's Bill gonna go? And that he can go wherever the hell he wants. I know Rio's Commanders have flirted with that idea. I know he doesn't want that particularly, but honestly, it's a great run over 20 years. Like our Patriot fan Dave mentions, great one, 20 years. He was on a couple weeks ago talking about this as well.
And a realistic Patriots fan, not over here acting like Bill Belichick hasn't done anything for this organization, for the past 20 some odd years. But listen, it's time for a change, right? And sometimes teams get like that where you just want a new voice in the locker room. But you guys think he'll fully retire? I think he'll probably go do something else.
I think he'll probably do something else. He looked funny. He's a funny guy. If you get him on TV, like in a pregame studio, that would be cool too. He knows obviously he knows football. Defensive coordinator, absolutely not. He'll retire before doing that.
Yeah.
He'll get a front office job and just ride that out until he doesn't want to do it anymore. That would be my guess.
Well, I don't blame the Patriots for
I agree.
Thinking that, it's time. They got a lot of work to do over there. And I think that fan base needs to just calm down a little bit and chill out. So, every franchise goes through this. You have great years and they've done a lot of winning. And so you've had two bad years. And you're going to have a coaching change and such is life. I just don't get these fans who want to act like, he's done nothing for them.
Well, no, that's insane. For the most logical Patriots fans, I've seen enough. Like, hey, we won 7 Super Bowls. We've been to 10 with him. Honestly, and obviously, as a D coordinator, he's been to 11 Super Bowls with the Pats.
Right. So it's time, and it's time to wrap up this show for the week, everybody. We do appreciate you hanging out with us. You could do a lot of things, but you decided to hang out with us, and knowing Danny was filling in with no blonde wig. So we appreciate you very much.
First of all, I like to thank the Nikki Click. The Nikki Click always comes through in the clutch. I need to find I gotta find my click. I know they all love me too. I appreciate it. I'm just busting your balls.
Man, you are salty. You are salty boots today. I'm going to give you a pass because you got COVID and you probably feel like shit. So I do thank you for filling in, and thank you guys for hanging out with us. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Monday night, we have Thunder and Lightning. Apparently, Damien is making an appearance.
I got to lock it in. I brought it up to his attention. He brought it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. You're a Saints fan. All right, Monday night.
Yeah. What? Lock it in right now. Just send us a text, D, or just put it in the chat right now that you'll do it. And then I think we're going to have Courtney. So we're going to do like a 4-headed monster before the Giants-Eagles game. We'll have Deb and Courtney versus me and Danny. So we're going to have a fun show.
Oh,
that
okay.
week, Merry Christmas. All right,
Wow.
D is locked in. I'm excited for this. I'll have my war paint ready because I know you're both going to come at me.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't
so we
know
got
about
a couple
the
fun weeks coming up for you guys. I don't think anybody will be missing any more episodes.
Who knows? Like and subscribe. Should I host weekly now since it's 2 weeks in a row?
Should you host weekly? Hey, I don't mind if you host.
Neither does Deb. We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
As for always, thanks for watching. Enjoy your football. Until next time, see you next week.
Go Giants.
Go Giants.